So the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, made a tweet and he was basically saying that money does not make a person happy. And many persons are saying, how can you say that? You are already rich. Give me all your riches then, and then you can take my life and be so happy. And I mean, it's a tricky thing. Granted, I would love to have Elon Musk's money. Not saying I wouldn't necessarily want his problems, because sometimes be careful what you wish for, because you don't know what that person is going through. You know what I mean? His dick could be dead. You know what I mean? He could be coming in 1 second, could not be pleasing his woman and all those things. So there are so many things that can plague a person's mind that you don't know. So be careful how you wish for somebody else's problem. But what I would say is happiness is a very technical thing. Happiness can be, some people say it is internal. I don't think it is internal, because if I'm in a particular environment that I don't like and my happiness is internal, I'm still going to be upset because I don't like the environment. For me, it's more about the environment. I was in Jamaica for many years and I was broke living in Jamaica, but I was happy in Jamaica. Mucho, a lot of parties, a lot of events, friends, family, the beautiful country, the freedom. You're just happy. However, when you go to another country now that, you're making some money or whatever, because of the lack of freedom, the lack of family, the lack of friendships and whatever, real friendships, then you feel unhappy because the environment is not conducive to you being happy. Another example, I was doing 2 jobs at one point. Both jobs were the same jobs. However, one was paying cheaper, one was paying more expensive, but I had more peace in the environment that was cheaper. And the one that was paying more, I did not like the environment. And I was always unhappy when I went to that job. So even when I had a chance to quit one of the jobs, I chose to quit the one that was paying more but was a worse environment. And that's because, so yes, happiness can be internal, but it also has a lot to do with where you are, the environment, the people who you're around, and stuff like that. All of those things add up. It's not an easy thing to attain, And internal happiness is not the easiest thing to attain either. People talk like you can just say, well, I'm just going to be happy internally. And, you just snap your finger and you're happy like that. That's not how it works. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of self-awareness. It takes a lot of acceptance of who you are, your position in life, your role in life, your purpose. All of those things have to come full circle before you can be internally happy. Because if you're still confused about where your role is in life and what you want to achieve and what you should be doing and where you should be in life, how are you going to be happy internally when you know that you have not fulfilled all of your goals and aspirations and dreams that you want to accomplish? It takes more than just saying happiness is internal. Like some people just say it. Like I think some people just say things because they hear people say it and just regurgitate it without even thinking of how complex it is to actually find internal happiness. You don't just wake up and say happiness is internal and snap your finger and it's like that. I'm out.